Hi, my name's Stephen Morgan, and I'm studying forensics here at Penn State. I first got into science when I was about 6 or 7. I started with all the cop TV shows, NCIS, forensic files, that sort of thing. And from there, I always watched them whenever I was playing or just doing random stuff, had them in the background. I started talking about with my teachers. They got me into a couple more courses in school and a science camp. And I started reading a bunch in the library and just checking out books and kept reading through all the science that they did outside of school. That led me into middle school, where I took 2 extra courses so that I'd be ahead in high school. So that by the time I reached high school, I was taking biology my freshman year, chemistry my sophomore, physics junior, and then AP Chem in my senior. And AP Chem was really where I got a lot of my experiences. Doing the labs at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. We always had to keep up with our lab notebook, make sure that we had everything written down, what we did, what the results were, any other questions we had. And I also got a bunch of teamwork while in AP Chem. We were assigned a lab partner, and it got to, by the end of the year, I was with my lab partner, and we didn't even have to talk about what we were doing. It was always just I would do my job, he would do his, and we would end up just working together, meshing seamlessly. Leaving from AP Chem, it gave me a lot of strengths with in lab, especially with chemistry, and setting up my lab notebook, learning how to process it and make sure that I had everything written down the right way with all the right information that was needed. But since I had only taken biology my freshman year, that put me at a bit of a disadvantage going into BMB this year. I had to relearn a bunch of the basics, DNA and RNA, making sure I understood what I was working with and how to do it in the lab. Not having an actual biology lab also put me at a disadvantage. It was always in chemistry, is it clean enough to safely touch, yes or no? I never really had to worry about stuff being sterile or not sterile because it had been in the air too long or something like that. Some of my goals going out of college, it's a forensics major, so FBI or state police would be my absolute dream job. Going outside that, there's also other lab work that I could get into, depending on how much I like chemistry, which is the part that I'm focusing on in college. I hope to, I'll be looking further into what the professor's job is like. Maybe once I graduate, I hope to get my master's, possibly a PhD, and then look into whether I want to be a professor or not, teach other people what I love to do, and continue to do the lab research that I love. Yeah, that's pretty much me in science. Thanks.